8:24 here on The Breakfast Club here on WSAR. Joining us on the telephone now, it is Chef Esteban Martinez, the department chair and associate professor of Bristol's Culinary Arts program. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Chef?
Good. Doing well. Thanks for having me.
Good. Hope you had a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, it was great.
Except for when it rained. Oh, Pete said it wasn't that rainy this weekend. Not even around here.
Not around here. It didn't rain much. No.
Oh, okay. Well, good morning, Chef. Tell us a little bit about Bristol Community College's Culinary Arts program. It sounds like, well, as soon as I saw that we were going to be talking to you today, I was wondering if whenever you have somebody cook for you, if you say, and your time starts now, like all those cooking shows.
Yeah, no, I don't time people, but I can't help myself sometimes to start thinking about how things could have been done better.
So, Chef, what is the Culinary Arts program? Give us a good description of it.
Yeah, so the Culinary Arts program here at Bristol Community College is one of the oldest culinary programs in southeastern Massachusetts. We provide a career program for students who are looking to enter the food service industry. We offer an associate's degree in culinary arts with another one with a concentration in baking and pastry. And we offer 2 certificates, one in culinary arts and one in baking and pastry. So students learn how to have basic cooking skills. They learn. They take courses in classical cuisine, dining room management, modern cooking techniques, and they also learn how to do events, catering, and they go on internship where they get real life world experiences.
Pete, you've been tapping into cooking a lot, mate. This sounds like something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, it does sound interesting. Are there different? How does the curriculum work? Do you take someone through, the basic dinner preparation to working in a restaurant?
Yeah, so they start with the basic skills. So they learn we teach thinking that students that come here don't know anything. Some of our students have some experience. Yeah, some of our students have experience already, but we start everybody from zero. How to hold a knife, how to cut an onion, how to season, and then that's your first classes. These culinary labs where students just learn all the basics, all the theory, how to make sauces, how to make stocks and soups. Once they start getting those skills, then they start going into a little more advanced classes when they start to prepare menus. And sometimes the menus can be from a specific cuisine, whether it's classical French cuisine or we go on an international world trip of different dishes around the world.
Wow.
Towards the end, when they're about to graduate, then they're learning how to work in a restaurant, how to be servers, and also we start to introduce them to modern cooking techniques, which are these dishes and techniques and equipment that modern restaurants are using these days.
I've always been curious about. I see chefs dice up an onion.
Oh boy, yeah.
And I can that be learned easily, or I'm afraid I'm going to lose a finger.
It happens. I tell the students that it's not about if you get cut; it's when you're going to get cut. So it's like
it's not if, it's when. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen. The idea is to minimize the damage of the injury.
Yeah.
But it's like learning how to ride a bike. You're going to fall down a couple of times, and then after that, it becomes nature.
Yeah. I've always asked chefs this question. You obviously work with food. You teach students the basics and what they need to learn. What about you when you go home at night? You've worked with food all day.
Yeah.
I mean, do you make yourself a roast leg of lamb?
But I go through stages. Sometimes I do get some burnout from food, and then I ended up just like eating, simple meals. I don't really have the mental capacity to plan a big meal. Yep. But then once I'm sort of kind of out of that stage, then I get into it again. And I use my time at home to think about food and dishes that I want to do at work. So sometimes it's an R&D process for me too.
Okay.
But sometimes, at night I'm like, my wife would be like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "I don't care, anything."
Do you cook at home, or does she, or do you share it?
We split it.
Yeah.
We split it.
Do you criticize her when she cooks?
No, she's got a good handful of good recipes. She sticks to those.
Oh, good. You should do it Gordon Ramsay style when she cooks.
Yeah.
I cook a little bit too. I do get stuck after one step though. One of these steps. Whenever I have been following a recipe, I always get trapped after one of these directions. Open box.
Which one's that?
Open box.
After that, I'm stuck.
Chef, this is a guy who thinks mashed potatoes come out of a box.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I like those.
No.
Chef, also, before we let you go, could you share a bit about the college's new transfer agreement? I guess you got one with Johnson & Wales University.
Yeah, so I mean, Johnson & Wales University is one of the top culinary schools in the country, and we have it basically in our backyard here in Providence, and we're in Fall River. So we wanted to create a partnership with them so that students could continue their studies there if they wanted to pursue a bachelor's degree. So we just signed an agreement with them that provides a very streamlined pathway for students to pursue a bachelor's degree in 3 programs that Johnson Wales offer, and that is a bachelor's degree in culinary arts, food and beverage industry management, and food and beverage industry entrepreneurship. And what's cool about this is that they do 2 years with us, so they go to Johnson Wales through juniors. So it's called a 2+2. So 2 years here at Bristol Community College, 2 years at Johnson & Wales, and they can get their bachelor's degree.
Gotcha. Chef, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Earlier in the interview, you said that there is a baking and pastry class. I thought you said bacon and pastry. I was like, oh, that sounds good. Chef, great to talk with you today, and I'm sure you have fantastic students, and you are obviously a fantastic teacher. So thank you for the time, and we hope to talk with you again.
Oh, thank you so much.